A husband, father, governor, and now presidential candidate. Ron DeSantis is a busy man who's about to get a whole lot busier. Wink News reporter Claire Galt takes a look at his long road to the White House.
On this Memorial Day, Ron DeSantis, a Navy vet, paid tribute to the Americans died, wearing our nation's uniforms.
The sacrifices that people have made throughout history matters. We would not be free people without those sacrifices. And I'm just glad that in the state of Florida, this is something that's recognized in every corner of our state.
From the ceremony in Jacksonville, the governor now turns his attention to the presidency. His plan is to sell what he calls his list of accomplishments. Kept the state open during COVID, took on what he calls woke ideology, highlighted by what critics call the Don't Say Gay law, which either eliminates or restricts conversation about gender identity and sexual orientation in public schools. Banned the use of state money for diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. Tightened the timeline for a woman to have an abortion. And signed a law okaying permitless concealed carry of a gun.
So he's sort of got a reputation as a strong conservative fighter that effectively gets this legislation through.
UCF political scientist Aubrey Jewett says DeSantis is going to find out whether his Florida blueprint is going to play outside Florida. Tuesday and Wednesday, the governor will campaign across Iowa. Then Thursday, he'll be in New Hampshire, and Friday, South Carolina. What do these states have in common? They're among the first states to hold presidential primaries. And they are 3 states where DeSantis is a solid second choice, well behind former President Trump in each state's latest poll.
I think for Republican voters, they're going to look at a number of things. One, they're going to look at electability. Who do they think can not only win the Republican primary, but who do they think has the best chance to win the general election?
Right now, who's the better Republican is not clear. Real Clear Politics, which tabulates a number of polls and creates an average, shows former President Trump up 1 point over President Biden. Real Clear Politics shows DeSantis with half a point advantage over Biden. That will clearly change over the next 75 weeks. Claire Galt, Wink News.
Claire, thank you. And reporter Claire Galt will travel to South Carolina this week to see the governor's campaign up close. The trip, all part of our commitment here at Wink News to covering the 2024 race for the White House.